Morning. Thank you so much for joining us for our 5-star video tutorial of makeup and hair for the concert. This is my daughter Annika.
Hi.
And for those of you that did join, thank you so much for your attendance, but that's what this video here is, to help you guys just put on the makeup and keep it as simple and as friendly as possible. Now, it's not necessary to take the first step, but because Annika wears her makeup pretty much all day long, I put her, first of all, a primer on her skin. Now, you don't have to buy these products. These are just an Arbonne product that I like to use for my daughter to keep her skin healthy and happy and free from chemicals. At the studio, you'll also find a few colour samples as well during photo shoots that you can have a little look at and will also assist you if you are having any problems. So the primer just sets the foundation for the day. Now obviously you're going to do a colour match. You use any kind of colour that would pretty much suit you and your daughter because you're obviously family and share a little bit of the same skin tones. The best way to test your makeup is the shade of your makeup is just via the little part in the wrist. Just check that that colour matches nicely to yourself or to your daughter if she's with you at the shops. Again, I'm using an Arbonne product, but that just helps Annika's skin because she wears her makeup for a long, long time. So putting on the foundation, you can use special brushes and things like that, but I always like to get my hands in and touch my child's skin, plus I'm annoying at it. Alrighty, so we're just putting on a little bit of foundation for Annika today. You can put it as thick or as thin as you like. Okay, and also just blending it in towards the neck. Alright, beautiful job, Annika. Okay, next step is obviously the eyeshadow. And I like to say to my parents, think of the letter C, closing your eye. All we're going to be using is a brown shade. I've got a duo, but you can buy the chocolate brown, and then a lighter shade in white or in linen is the one that I use to complement dark and light together. And I'm just starting with the outside of the eye. If you can go a little bit closer, Annika. Not too close, I'm having trouble getting to you now. And just drawing the letter C along the eye socket. Here we go. And the other eye. Just starting on the outside and working in towards the middle of the eye socket. A bit trickier on the other side. All right. Okay, just move a little closer, Annika. Show the audience your beautiful C. Opening the eye, just keep forward like that, please. Looking up for me from the middle again of the eye socket and sweeping out. Middle of the eye socket, sweeping out. And that's the colour chocolate or any brown. Oh, she looks happy about that. The next I'm going with that lighter shade. I use, like I said, linen, but any lighter shade. If you've got makeup at home, please use what you've got. If you want to buy expensive makeup, I can sell it to you. But otherwise, I do encourage my parents, this is just about getting nice colour on their face so that when the lights hit them, they don't look washed out. And of course, for photo shoot. Okay, so the next step is our pencil. Now, I don't like to use a liquid because it is a little bit hard for children to stay still, isn't it? And so with my pencil, and this is a black pen, but if you've got children that are quite light with blonder hair, a brown works really lovely for them. And again, I'm just drawing a line along the bottom of the top of the eye and sweeping it out. Okay, so is that okay that that's gone dark like that? All right, we're back on. Now from the bottom as well, just gently sweeping. Now if your children don't enjoy the bottom part, which most don't panic about it and just leave it be. You can also do this with black eye shadow. So that's just enhanced the eye a little bit darker. And now we're moving to Annika's favourite, mascara. Now please don't come at your children like this at the eye because it's scary. Look at that. Okay, just gently come side and brushing through the eyelash. I ask Annika to always sort of gaze down. Normally when I'm in front of her, I'll just say, just look at mummy's chest. And then just try and do it very quick and simple. If your children aren't enjoying the mascara thingy, again, don't get them upset. Just leave it. Okay, and the same on the second eye. Thanks, Annika. Oh, she's having a moment. There we go. Let that dry. Don't attempt to do the bottom lash at this stage. Okay, now what I like to do is you can buy setting sprays and all that sort of stuff as well, which helps you to keep the makeup to stay longer. But Veronica, I'm just going to sweep over a little bit of powder just to even out the foundation and set it. Alrighty, that's just again another colour, that's a pressed powder. You can use loose, but loose is messy as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so that's pretty much the shape of the eyes. Because Annika's a little bit older, I will just, ask you to close it up, I will just deepen that chocolate a little bit more for her to make sure that she's got a bit more depth and long wear as well. Because you're not going to come to me while Mum's busy and ask, can you redo my eyeshadow? All right, perfect. Next, the cheeks. And don't forget, I'm still coming to those bottom lashes. Ha-ha. Alrighty, this is a bronzer. Again, the little ones don't really need it, but it helps to contour the skin, the shape of the bones. So I asked Annika to pull a fish face. Check her out. Yeah. Fish face. All right, perfect. And we're just doing a little sweep underneath those fishy cheeks to just enhance her beautiful cheekbones. You must have got them from your mother. All right, I add a little bit on top of the head there, just to shape, and a little bit along the neckline to hide a couple of my mistakes if I made any. All righty, this is called Blossom. So it's just a nice light pink. I can't even find the camera. Hello.
Where the green is.
I'm going to cover your face now. So that's called Blossom. It's a nice pink. Now don't go too crazy, just a little bit sort of on the apple of the cheek to give it that peachy look. Perfect. Now she thinks I've forgotten, but here I am with my magic wand again. And looking up to the skies, and this kids don't like it all. But you see, I just get in and get out and not make a big do about it. How are you looking, Annika?
I'm looking good.
Boo-boos. We've made some boo-boos. Cotton Tips, your new best friend. There it is. I won't. Dip it in a little bit of water, and then you can just smudge it, blend it, remove any little mistakes that you may have made along the journey. So Annika, just move forward for our 5-star families so that they can see how gorgeous you are. Opening the eyes. Okay, good. One more down. All right, I hope that makes sense. The other thing what parents might have is blonde children who have no eyebrows. Please don't draw your eyebrows on. Using that little, you can get little eyebrow brushes, but you just use that brown colour that you're using on the eye and then just gently sweep it through the eyebrow so that it's a natural feel and look. Last step is lipstick. This is fun. Don't let your children that are too young do their lipstick for concert because obviously they end up with clown makeup and you need to do it all over again. You can always encourage, if they do want to do their lipstick, have a bit of a play date before the actual event and let them put their lipstick on then. And then you say it's Mummy's Day today, and that's when you're going to get in with your lipstick. I use Arbonne Hibiscus, and again I'll show you this little colour. If you think of the hibiscus flower and think of Hawaii and a nice holiday, that's pretty much the shade. It's a red colour and it has a little bit of brown tone to it. I use that one specially, but just because it looks really good in photographs and it also looks great on stage. But go towards those red blends, okay? Like I said, you might have something at home already that you can use. Ask your child to gently just part their lips, not opening it up like they're about to jump into a burger or anything. And then I dab the lipstick on a little bit. Now there's lots of lipstick products out there, Stay On lipsticks and all of that, which you're welcome to purchase. I think I've got a couple of mummies at the studio that sell it. So yeah, you're welcome to try whatever works for your child, but this is just a guide to help you with a couple of the key basic steps to get them show ready. All right, so I've dabbed Annika's lips. Bing, 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 bing. Annika now to just dab her lips together. Very nice. And now tighten your lips for me, please, sweetie. And then what I do is just deepen that colour a little bit more and make sure that she's got a bit more depth and colour in the red. Now you can use a liner, a pencil. She can draw that on if she's a little bit older, but that's sort of pretty much it. I hope that this has helped you guys. Just moving forward, Annika, to show the rest of your face. It's a beautiful look that works well for photos and also on stage so they don't look washed out. I hope it's been helpful, and we're going to be doing our hair shortly, so we'll see you soon. Back for hair. Okay, so we start with the ponytail. If you're having a low bun, obviously your ponytail will be low. If you're having a medium, medium, and if it's a high bun, a high ponytail. Alrighty, using a colour that suits the same colour as your daughter's hair. If she's blonde, you're not going to use a black hair tie. So matching nicely to that. Now there's two ways to do a bun. What we do is twist to the left if you didn't want to use a bun enhancer. That's twisting the ponytail to the left. Nice and tight, kind of like a rope. And then all we do, can you just move your head that way? All we do is, because we twisted to the left, we're now going to wind it round to the right. That way it won't untwist. Okay? Tuck in any of the little ends. Secure it with some pins. Now I like to use these sort of wider pins. Hang on, I can't see that against my black. Wider pins, just because they're nice, fast and efficient to get in and out. Talk to your children. Ask them if any of the pins are hurting, because it will give them a headache otherwise. Okay, just showing that back. There we go. All right, I hope you can see. Move back, lean a little bit. Okay, it looks nice and messy there, but it's nice and wound up. Now, getting a hairnet, again, matching the colour of your daughter's hair. And the hairnet is the magic tool that keeps all of it nice and tight and together. Okay, so hair is in. This is a really good time to give it a good spray. Make sure all the loose ends are in. Okay, or you can do that earlier on with the ponytail phase. And then what we do is just finish off the bun with as many pins as you need to. Just pushing back, Annika. Alrighty, and then what we will do come concert time is add all the headdresses and accessories for you. Okay, that's bun number one. Back again. Bun number two. Okay, this is using what's called a bun enhancer or a donut, and you can buy them pretty much anywhere these days. Brown to match the brown hair, blonde works blonde, and black for black. So I'm going to do a slightly higher bun to help you see all the process. Sweeping it up into a ponytail. Spray up all of the bits and pieces with some hairspray. I haven't done hairspray today just because we were doing a few versions of this bun. And then through the ponytail, the little donut hole, obviously, that's where your hair's going to go. So we've got that through like that. Bing! And then from there, just let the hair fall all the way around the donut and just lean towards the camera, Annika, and sweep through all of the hair over the donut. You can give it a nice spray after this step. This is another elastic band that we just put over the top of our beautiful donut head. All right, I've got one here that wants to play naughty today, but pretty much that's that step. And then just relax, Annika. She looks like she's gone and slept on the wrong side of the bed at the moment, but we're going to tidy all of that up for Annika. Okay, there's one little one that's playing up, so I'm just going to pin him down already. You hair, control yourself. Right, this is an excellent time to spray and fit all that hair nicely in. And then using a little comb, which I haven't got prepared, but here it is. Using a little comb, or some people like to twist the hair, but because I'm a crazy thick hair, I'm just going to use my comb to sweep it through and around the bun. So round we go, just taking all of this sort of, you can relax your neck, sit normal, taking all the hair and kind of just sweeping it around as we go. Fingers. Sweeping, combing, and at the same time pinning. Same type of pins I use for this as I did before. And I'm just sweeping it around, as you can see. Like I said, people do lots of different things. Some people twist it. But see, I just use my comb in my hand just to sort of cruise him around, because the hairnet's going to hide a lot of the hair that's a little bit wispy. Okay, I keep on sweeping around. Annika's getting more and more hair as she gets older, isn't she? Okay. All right, now that there looks a bit crazy for now. Again, you can give it a light spray. Just moving forward towards the head down. So you can see I've kind of just brushed in all these, but we've got lots of loose hairs as well that'll stick out. That's okay for now, because again, we've got our beautiful hair net. And these you can get anywhere, but you should invest in quite a nice one from one of the dance shops. Just so that you've got a little bit of a thicker net than the thin ones you get at Kmart. But in saying that too, they break, so just buy new ones every concert time. So I've put the hairnet over. Now I'm using the pins to nicely secure that bun so it doesn't fly out. Okay, again, oh, have you got some sword there?
Yeah, I always have a sword there.
And I always pin it, don't I? All right, sorry, Annika. Okie dokie. So that's our bun done in high. So can you just lean forward for me, please? There we go, and a little bit to the side. All righty, thanks, Annika. Okay, I hope I helped again. Have a nice day.